engineers do it.
Before we start today's video, I would like to ask all my viewers to subscribe to my YouTube channel How Engineers Do It. So share the video among all of your friends and also hit the bell icon to never miss another update.
Hello friends, this is Mohammed Shakil here from How Engineers Do It, and in this video we are going to learn how we can create a very interesting dynamic dashboard which has multiple slices. So let's quickly see how this dashboard works. Now we can see that we have slicers for year, quarter, week, month, team and employee. Now all of the slicers are linked to this chart. So if I want to see how's the sales in 2018, all I have to do is I have to click on 2018 and the dashboard is going to update for 2018. You can also see before it was sales by year, and the moment I clicked on 2018, now it's sales by quarter. You can see Q2, Q3 and Q4, and you can also see how the quarters performed in terms of the sales. Now if I had to see how did the different teams perform for those quarters, all you have to do is click on the team names and you can see that that also is getting updated. You can also see that how did the team perform on a particular quarter by clicking on Q3 or Q2 or anything, and you can see that even that is getting updated. And however, if you also want to see how did the team perform in the month of August, all you have to do is click on August and you can see that the sales by week is getting updated on the same chart. Also, you can still change the teams without going back. You can still change. For example, I want to see how did Sea Wolves perform. By clicking on this, you can see that the data is again getting updated. And also if you want to see how did they perform in week 34, you can click on any particular week and that also is getting updated. Also, if you want to see what is individual contribution, you can click on Caden and you can see that on week 34 Caden made sales of $117,285. So that's it about this dashboard. So without further ado, let's begin. Welcome to the third part of the tutorial, and this is the most crucial part of our tutorial, in which we are creating a dynamic range for the chart. So stay tuned, and I am opening Excel and we are going to add a couple of headers here. So first one is the column ref, you can call that, and row ref. All right, and here you can call it as xref, and here instead of putting y you can put it as sales itself. And here we are trying to find which is the first column and first row, or the last row, which we are bothered about when we select that, or when we click on each of these pivots. For example, when I click on Q1, the column should appear as the column G and the row should appear as the row number 6. So I want to do a dynamic range for the chart, and this step is essential for that. So let's just quickly see how we can do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an equal to if. Now I'm going to click on N1 not equal to. Now what you can do is you just need to select this whole part here except the equal sign and keep Control V here and just go for K1. Just put K1 here, and here you can put again K, and again Control V, and this time put H, that is H1, and here you can put again H1 and Control V, and here you can put E1, and here again you can put E1, and finally here you can mention it as column of B1. You can try and close this and accept the correction, and you can see that the column reference is 2. So what basically I've done in this step is I'm trying and asking if it is all over here. Now let's see if I'm changing this all to something else. I'm just changing it to 5. Now you can see that the column number 14 is taken. So column n is column 14. So if you count from A to N, it is 14, the number 14. So I'm getting this this particular reference. Now I need to also get this reference, the down this row. So let me just put this filter back in to all, and in this case what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to copy this whole thing, and I'm going to tweak this formula a little bit by using the count function. So I'm just using a count A, and what I'm asking Excel to do is if if the N1 is not equal to all, if it's not all, if it's something else, then I'm asking Excel to count the number of cells in this particular column. I'm asking Excel to do that. So I'm just asking Excel to count exactly how many rows are there in this, and I'm going to repeat it across over here. All right, and again over here, and again over here, oops, I didn't change it to count, right? So let me just change it to count. Count A, count A, count A, and again over here, count A. Very nice. Now here we'll just put it as B. All right, now I'll just what we'll do is only for this count, you can see whatever count A does is it's trying to count the cells which are not empty. So there is one empty cell over here which we will be taking care just after we finish this formula. But what you can see here is there are 2 empty cells over here, and that's going to remain the same further when we are working with the chart as well. So we just need to add a +1 in order to overcome that deficiency, and we'll click on enter, and you'll get 5 over here. Now what you need to do is you need to add a +1 across all this formula. So I'm going to engulf the entire formula using a bracket, and I'm going to add a 1 here, and you're going to get 6 as the row reference. All right, now column reference is 2 here. What you can do, you can also change the column reference to 1 by going to engulfing this whole thing with a bracket and -1, which will give you a column reference of 1. Now you can see that the starting column is 1 and the finishing row is 6. And let's try and change this to quarter 1. And you can see that if it's a quarter, you can see column number is 7 and row reference is 6. If I change it to a month, For example, I'm just changing it to January. Sorry, I'm changing this to a week, and you can see that column number 13 is appearing here and row number 12 is coming here, right? So it's all working fine. Now we are done with the column reference and row reference. So that's all about this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you and stay tuned.